What? Wow. Oh, chalk straight away as I'm trying to fucking do this. What is up, you beautiful bastards? Welcome back to some PlanetBase. Now, I do have some terrible news. As of about 20 minutes ago, I am no longer a human body. I am a severed head. Because apparently I've been in a car accident. I got a stupid telemarketer ringing up. It was like, hello, yes, we believe you've had a car accident and you might be entitled to compensation. And like, for those of you who don't know, I don't drive, don't fly, I don't transform into a helicopter and, fly off and all this kind of shit. And the call was like, we believe you've been in a car accident and you may be entitled to some compensation. And I was like, oh really? Yeah, I'm nothing but a severed fucking head. Goodbye. And hung up the phone. And to me, that's fucking hilarious. I mean, I've spent like 30 minutes on a phone with a telemarketer just being a bastard. And some of you might be, but that's not nice. You shouldn't do that. They're only trying to do their job. Well, fuck them. I don't care. Coming up all up in my business. Just like, we believe you're entitled to compensation. I was like, fuck off. So, last time, and by the way, happy Easter and all that kind of shit. Welcome back from the Easter holidays. Last time we actually got what I think is the most sustainable base I've ever built. I think. And I've built 3 bases. I'm pretty sure I've built 3 bases. I built the first base, everybody died on it, so we started again. And then we had nowhere to build, so we started again. And then everybody died, and we ended the series there. And we've picked it up right here. I think that's right. I don't know, I'll have to go back and check. Oh. I'm trying not to press... Currently, I'm an hour and 44 seconds into Goon. And it's a fucking hilarious film. I'm pretty sure the second one's coming out this year. And, like, I saw the trailer for it, which is why I got into... I was like, hey, what could I possibly watch? So I watched that, and I've got another 30 minutes of it left. And it's so fucking funny. It's a film I've seen bits of before while people have been watching it in the house. It's not something I thought I would like, and then I started watching it, and it's literally just, innuendo and stupid fighting and shit, and it's just fucking awesome. What do I need to build? See, power's okay. We've got good power because we've got wind, and it gets windy on this planet. And we've got just that one big solar panel. Let's check me resources. What am I on? Technically 5 metal and 7 bioplasty. What do I need? I think I need to build something that'll make me spares. I think that's the next thing we have to add into this place. And that's a factory. Create processed goods from basic resources. Yeah, I'm not going to build it yet. Like I said last time, we are going to stockpile a bunch of resources. As you should. But since then, I've had a bit of fun. I watched the entirety of Band of Brothers. Twice. No, I don't mean twice as in I watched it twice. I mean, it's like the second time I've watched it. Probably should have just said that from the get-go. But yeah, I watched that because it is awesome. It's one of the best things I've ever watched. And I love World War II stuff. I mean, in 2-3 weeks, roughly, or actually it might be just a month away, but in about a month, the place I live at is having a World War II weekend, which is going to be awesome. We've got Spitfires flying overhead. We've got reenactors dressed up and all this kind of stuff. We've got little stalls, all that kind of crap. It's fucking awesome. I love that kind of shit. I love, my favourite thing on the entire planet, vehicle-wise. Well, okay, maybe not vehicle-wise, but aerial-wise, is a Spitfire. Some people will be like, I love the Blackbird, I love the fucking, rockets that, NASA launch and shit. I love a Cessna. Cessnas are pretty cool. But For me, it's the Spitfire. It's just so goddamn beautiful. And it sounds absolutely delicious. Not as in like, I wish I could eat it, but I've just noticed there's a new button, a help button. I have not seen that before. Or I'm just a fucking idiot, and I haven't really noticed the thingy before. I don't know. Show tops. Oh, right, okay. We're already at... Well, we were at top speed. Oh, and then a blizzard happened. Oh, actually, that's the thing. I need to get a security station in to stop people from wandering out into a blizzard like this. Because it can get them killed. Hence this guy. Does it affects them faster than before. Okay. Haha! I stopped you. Where are you? Oh, I missed. Oh, I also watched the film 2012. God, I fucking hate that film. I hate and love that film. I don't get... See, I don't get the film, right? It's like, the world's coming to the... Right. Let me just start this entire thing about the 2012 from the beginning. So, the movie 2012 is the biggest fuck-up in movie history. There's probably some other ones that come close, but... Dora O'Brien made a joke about this, and I don't know if I've said this before, but I'm saying it again just in case. He makes a really good point and a really good joke about the fact that in the movie, right, it starts off, boom, we're in space looking at the sun, big solar activity and all this kind of shit, and then we zoom in onto the planet, and it's these scientists, and the scientist goes, I'm going to put on an accent here, so I apologise, but he goes, we've experienced some shit from the sun, and apparently it's mutated the neutrinos, and they're heating up the planet, and I'm like, oh, fuck's sake. Now, if you don't understand why the whole thing about neutrinos mutating and heating up the planet, about every second a couple billion pass right through you. Okay, a couple of billion neutrinos pass through you about every second. Basically, we couldn't live without them. They're like the fabric, they're weaved into the fabric of the universe. Without them, the universe kind of goes kaput. And if they mutated, which is not possible as far as we know in science, but if they mutated, we would be completely and utterly fucked. So, this guy who goes, the neutrinos have mutated, and the other guy goes, oh my god, really? Not like, whoa, bro, what? Slow the fuck down. How is this possible? It's not a thing. Neutrinos can't mutate, man. Go recheck your... In fact, don't go recheck your science. Just quit. Quit immediately. Stop doing science. We do not need you in this field of work anymore. Go be a sweeping man on the streets or something, because if you think the fucking neutrinos have mutated, there's something wrong with your brain. Right? That doesn't happen. He goes, oh, really? And then they spend the rest of the movie, about half of the movie, going, Mr. President, we've got to build giant ships so people can do... It's fucking stupid. But at the same time, it's a really funny movie, because if you've ever wanted to see the luckiest lead character in any TV or movie history, John Cusack running away from explosions. One of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen. Now, Yellowstone National Park in America is apparently a super volcano. I can't remember if it's that or if it was... But anyway, in the film, it's a super volcano, right? And the fact that the planet's fucking heating up makes it super duper majillion times more active than it should be. And it explodes. And it kills Woody Harrelson, which is a bad thing, because I like that guy. But, like, it blows up, and when it blows up, it's like a fucking... It's like 3 nukes going off or some shit like that. It's so massive. And within the space of like 3 seconds, John Cusack has outrun it. We don't need people like Usain Bolt or anything in the Olympics. We need John Cusack. And all we have to do is set off a small explosion at the start line, and he will be at the end of the fucking race within about 3 fucking seconds. I swear to God, that movie is just absolutely stupid, but you've got to love it for it. Am I only producing 7? Oh, right, I can only... Oh, okay. Ow, my leg is falling asleep because I'm perched on the edge of my chair. Not a good thing. But yeah, I watched that. I've watched some other stuff as well. What else did I do? Uh, Not much really, apart from watching all of the Band of Brothers, and at the same time, um, watching 2012. I'm watching Goon now. Oh, that's it. I watched Fast and the Furious 8. You know, Fate of the Furious. Good film. I liked it. I mean, it's not the best. To me, Tokyo Drift is the best, which will piss quite a lot of people off. But I just love the fact that, you know, you get to see a Mustang drifting around a Japanese mountain. That's just absolutely brilliant to me. I love it. I love American Muscle, to be honest. I love old stuff, I guess. Like, if you've seen it in the trailer, right? So, in Furious, spoilers by the way, just in case, but in Furious 8, a hacker called Cyprus or Cerberus or whatever the fuck. Cypher, that's it. Oh yeah, obviously, fucking stupid me. Of course they're called Cypher. But these cyber terrorists called Cypher or whatever have the ability to be super hackers, and it's just complete and utter bullshit. But like, not the hacking thing. The hacking thing's like absolutely real, but what they do with it is just fucking over the top insane. So Dominic Toretto has like got a son now and all this kind of shit, and they're like, we have your son, you must work for us or we will kill your son. And I'm like, alright, I'm down with that. That's pretty. I love, you know, the people who will do exactly what they say to do, which is, you know, we're going to kill your son and, you know, fuck you and all that kind of shit. Those bad guys I like. Bad guys with a moral compass, fucking hate. But they're like, we've got your son and we've got that chick, that Latin chick or the Cuban chick or whatever, the blonde one. I think she was a cop. I can't remember. She's just before like Dom finds out Letty's alive. That one. I'm pretty sure she's a cop. But anyway, she is like she's the mother. She has the kid, and then, you know, she gets kidnapped or whatever. And they're like, we've got your son and shit. And he's like, alright, okay. By the way, the son gets called Brian, obviously. Not like they're gonna call it Pedro or Rodriguez or something stupid like that, are they? So, fucking, the bit in the movie I'm trying to talk about, and I'm skirting around it quite a lot actually, but the bit in the movie is you see all the cars falling out of the buildings and stuff. In like, that is, a lot of cars now have, I don't want to say self-drive, but they have like automated things to stop you from colliding into other cars and stuff and running over pedestrians or whatever. Apparently that can be, you can hack into that and then like control the car from it. Whatever, that, it was a bit far-fetched for me, but she does that and she starts launching all of these cars out of these buildings and stuff, trying to kill, well, not trying to kill, but trying to immobilize like a super limousine, like the shit the president drives around in, just so she can get a nuclear football. Which I love the fact that it's called a nuclear football, like, you know, the launch codes. She wants Russian launch codes. And she basically throws all of these cars at... do I actually have enough for this? Yes, I do. She throws all these cars out of these things with the self-drive. And I'm just like, alright, okay, do you know, I'm going to let you get off with that, because it was cool. But, you know, little bit over the top, but it is funny because the limo's driving down the road. By the way, the bit in the trailer you see is the guy on the minigun where he sprays over the top of the cars. That's like the major part in the movie. But like, all the cars run into this limo and shit and like just clog it up, and then all these other cars are falling and taking out his escort and all this kind of stuff. It's pretty good, right? It's a really good movie. I don't want to spoil too much. I could give you like a play-by-play. I only watched it like a couple of hours ago, and it's, yeah. But oh, has it been built? Awesome. 3 structures have been built. The hell are you talking about? Did I build? I only built the one. So what? Oh, these 2 things. That's awesome. That one's full. That one's almost full. Sweet. But yeah, no, I could give you like a play-by-play of the entire movie, but I don't want to. I want you to go watch it if you can. If you can't, do it all the same, man. Watch it online. It's online already. I'm surprised how fast. Well, I'm not surprised, but I am kind of surprised at how fast things get online these days. Like, I'm trying to think. What movie was it I watched? I am a little bit of a naughty boy, and I do watch movies online. I know I shouldn't, you know. But sometimes I just can't stop myself, or I don't have the ability to go to the cinema and watch it. So, yeah. I can't remember what film I watched. Crap. Oh, no. Star Wars Episode 3. I watched that on fucking pirated way before it fucking came out over here. Because I think we got a DVD from Spain or some shit like that, or it came out somewhere. I can't remember. I was like fucking 10 or some shit like that. How's our power doing? Not bad. We've got 2 now. We've got that up. Resources, how are we doing on that? I know this is kind of like a lackadaisical or whatever. I don't know. I don't try and use big words. But I like how this playthrough, this series, this kind of thing I do on PlanetBase allows me to sit and talk with you guys because I don't have to get too involved with micromanaging. I can sit and I can let things run, and if I need to do something like build extra power or add in another solar panel or just some new buildings or whatever, I can do that. I can check all of my stuff from the keyboard like this, you know, just F3, you know, that kind of crap, which is good. But like with fucking trying to remember Empire at War, I have to micromanage because that's the game that it's designed to be. It's designed to, you know, you have to micromanage. So I'm kind of glad that I can sit and talk about random stuff with you guys. Is that is turned on? Okay, you know, it's dark, so I was like, is it actually turned on? We need to get more medical plants. We need to get medical plants. But all that can happen next episode. So if you've liked what you've seen on the screen, and I know I always say that, but if you've liked what you've seen, please go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate if you would share me with your friends and anybody else you think deserves to see this fucking piece of shit on your screen. If you want to say anything in the comments, go ahead and say it down below. If you have any kind words you wish to say, go ahead and do that any other way. But until then, I will see you all in the next episode, and thanks for coming along. See you in a bit.